All right, hello YouTube. This is Ryan coming at you with a quick developer update here. And I just want to show you some of the progress I've been making on the ZOA update that's coming up. I've been having a lot of fun adding new features to it. One of the things I've been getting into lately is Eurorack. And I thought, wouldn't it be really fun to have some control outputs that are derived from the game of life, from like population statistics. And so I spent a little bit of time this week adding those, and I just wanted to show you what I've come up with. And I'll play a little bit of audio for you guys here in a little bit. I've added statistics like population density. So if you have a lot of living cells, you'll have a high population density value. And I've added kind of inverses of each of them, or opposites of each of them. And we'll kind of see if those eventually make it in, but I think it might be nice to have a value and it's sort of reverse, if you will. I've got fertility, which would be the number of cells that are born in a generation as a fraction of the previous population. Mortality, which would be the number of cells that die as a fraction of the previous population. And then also population stability. So if each generation has about the same amount of cells, you're going to have high stability versus if there's a lot of like changes in the population from generation to generation, you'll have low stability. I've also added some control outputs based on pitch and position of each of the playheads. And you know, this is all I kind of experimenting. I'm trying to see what works. But all in all, this is 16 control outputs. So you could have a pretty good amount of control that you could send. And I'm sending these over to my IntelliGel like MIDI adapter here. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. So I'm pretty excited that this is going to be coming out to people probably later this month. As I mentioned last week, you're also going to get a lot better control over the pattern, the rhythmic pattern of each voice. So you'll be able to add holds, ties, accents, and anti-accents. And I looked at some of the comments on the last video, and I'm thinking about what else I could add. I know there are a lot of requests for like trig conditions and also probability-based step options as well. So I think the next ZOA update is going to be a really good one. And like I said, I'm hoping for later this month. But why don't I actually stop talking? I'll bring in some audio so you can hear what's being generated. I have the fertility parameter going out with some smoothing. And I also have voice one's position in the grid going out. And those are being kind of mixed in the maths over here, along with velocity and an LFO, and I'm using those to control a filter. Got 3 playheads that are kind of being summed by the IntelliGel MIDI adapter into a single monophonic voice. Anyways, thanks for listening and for watching, and let me know what you think. What are some interesting population statistics that could make interesting control values that could be derived from the game of life or from the grid? And you know, maybe I'll be interested and I'll add those. So I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Thanks for everyone who left comments on last week's video, and I'll see you in the next one.